still typing order summaries manually in ServiceNow? Welcome to ServiceNow Learn Easy by Praveen Amineni. This is Business Rules video 38 out of 100. And today you will learn how to automatically generate an order summary using Business Rules and a custom table. It's real project, step-by-step guide and interview-ready process. Hi. Previously, I created one custom table, and from starting to ending steps of all guidance, I am posted in this video description. And at the same time, I created video on this custom table. From that custom table, I am developed so many applications of business rules according to the customer requirement as per daily needs. Now let's start our topic. And at the same time, here for additionally, I am created order summary field in the table. So that is a string, and the maximum length is 260, and we should keep read only as true for this case only. By doing this, I am created this order summary. This read only, not editable. So if we select the any order or quantity unit, automatically it shows in the order summary. Let's start our task. The interview question is, how do you automatically generate an order summary? How do you automatically generate an order summary? Automatic means it's a complete automation. It's not manually. So why this question is important? In real projects, users don't want to type summary fields manually. System must auto-generate readable summaries like fruits 5 kgs. I mean, if you selected fruits 5 kgs, it's automatically show in the order summary without manual enter. So it's complete automation process for reports, approvals, and integrations. What's the use? This improves data consistency, user experience, reporting clarity, and savings the timing. So we need to break the requirement into simple steps. The requirement is one more time we are checking how to fill order summary automatically. If we selected product category, quantity, unit, it's automatically displaying the order summary. So let's say if we selected rice, quantity 10 kgs, then automatically unit is kg, automatically it will auto populate based on business rule. Then in order summary, the entire will come in the data order summary. For example, rice 10 kgs like that. Let's start our tasks. So breaks into simple requirements. First, we need to take the read product category. Read product category. How we can read product category? This is product category. We are giving input, backend value of input to the system. So now we are giving logic to the system. So we need to read product category. Let's say product category is rice. So we are giving to the input to the system. Then what next step? Read quantity. So read quantity. Like that product category. So we need to give input to system as read quantity. And then read unit also. So these three fields we need to give to the input as system, read unit. Then combine all values into order summary. Combine means read product category plus read quantity plus read unit. So we need to combine all values into the order summary. Then auto update while saving the record. So automatically it will update while saving the record. So what are the methods? How we can approach this technique? So many methods are there, like that UI policies. UI policy is not recommended for here because it should work on the server side scripting, but UI policy will work on the client side scripting. So client side also it's not workable because it can be bypassed. Flow designer it's somewhat well, it will work, but it's a too logic. It's too complicated as compared to BNS tool. Script includers is good, better solution. It's a reusable concept because we can reusable script include into the BNS tool, but it's best for the large coding, large systems. No, not necessary. So according to this, best option is BNS tool. Why BNS tool is the best option? Because it's server-side logic and it's work for UI, user interface, APIs, integrations purpose, import purpose, and it can't be bypassed, and it's the best to production safe technique. So finally, we conclude to the BNS tool. So how to create BNS tool? Just to go to the system definition and BNS tools. But we are going through the sys_script.list. This is the best way. This is shortcut key way. It will save the timing. sys_script.list. Interviewer will focus on this concept only, because only experienced persons only they can navigate through the tables. Then click on new. First step is nomenclature. Naming should be very important. Naming should be relevant to the our requirement. Our requirement is here automatically generate an order summary. Generate an order summary. Copy here and simply paste here. The table is custom table we already created. If you have any doubts on the table creation, please go through this video. Sir, business rules practice creating custom table. Here I am completely given detailed information in the video, at the same time in the description also, from starting to ending step of the table creation. Let's start. Amma Organics, the name is. Then click on advanced. And I will show once again, the table is here. This is our table I created. Then when to run option is there. And while clicking on advanced, please check this. If we click on advanced, it will show advanced option and when to run highlight, when before or after, like that. So when to run means here 4 types of business rules are there: before, after, async, display. As per our requirement, we should use before business rule, because before saving to the database, we can apply this rule. After business rule is after save to the database. So as per our requirement, after business rules we won't use, only we should use before business rule. Async business rule is for the mainly integration purpose, because it has more logics and more script it has. And display business rule is for the when we call data from client to server side by using g_scratchpad, we can use display business rule. Now we should use before business rule. And we are inserting and updating. So that's why we are selecting insert and update. Actions not required, advanced. Here, defaultly 3 lines will create. These lines will not require. Function execute rule current previous. Let's say function is a small mission. Let's think it's a small mission. Execute rule is the name of the mission. Current is the record we are saving now. What the record we are saving now? Current. Previous means old record, before changes. For example, before changes, the value should be, so before changes, the value is vegetables are now changed to rice. So this is rice is the current value, vegetables is the before value. Or else, before we selected as kg, that is the previous value. Now we change it to the later. That's the current value. Simple explanation that is. So function is a small mission. Execute is the name of the mission. Current is the record we are saving now. Previous old record before changes. So this is the concept of first line. Function, name of the machine. Execute is the function is the task. Execute is the name of the machine. Current is the present value. Previous is the old value. Let's start. As per our requirement, we already break them into simple steps. First, we need to read product category. Product category we need to read. Before going to read, we need to create empty box. It's called a summary, where summary equal to quotations. So we are creating an empty box. In that empty box, it will fill with summary. Where summary. Next step. Why we are pasted summary here? For example, empty notebook. So we will slowly write what's on the empty notebook. So that's why we are creating variable, something. It creates something. Empty means nothing inside. So we are giving empty notebook. Then later we can create another notebook. Then product category. Next step is product category. If product category is selected, write its name into summary. Because we are creating here empty notebook. That's why step by step, it will fill into the empty notebook. So that first step is if product category is selected, write its name into the summary. Let's say if product category is selected, if product category is rice selected, it should be entered into summary. How it can be? This is by if not current dot u underscore product category is nil. Then you need to copy here. If not current means current table. U underscore product underscore category. Where it will come? It came from the here backend value of product category. U underscore product underscore category. Nil, because we are giving the empty book now. So we need to fill this. Then next step is summary. In summary, current dot u underscore product category get display name. What we entered that get display into the summary. So if product category is selected, write its name into summary. This meaning is this. For example, if we selected rice, then it will come to the product category summary. We are explaining here if is a condition. Here if is condition. Not, if not. Nil means empty notebook, for example. Get display value use is readable value. If you selected the rice, it came to the rice like this way. Display value should come as a rice in the summary. The next step is quantity. If quantity is filled, add it to the after product name. If quantity is filled, let's say if I'm filled with 5, then automatically quantity will be jumped to the order summary. So we already given rice 5 like that it will come. So if not current dot u underscore quantity nil. Next line. If not, current means current table. U underscore quantity, where it came? It came from backend value of quantity is U underscore quantity. That's it. Then what's the next step? That need to be print in the summary. That's why we are keeping this. In summary, current dot U underscore quantity will come in the summary. At the same time, here rice is there, here quantity is kg is there, both rice kg, like that it will copy on the summary, in the order summary. Then what's the next step? This is example, rice 10, like that it will came into the order summary. Plus equal to is add more text. Here this value, this name is, this meaning is plus equal to, add more text in the summary. Here dash is spaces. Plus means join words. It will join the words, all these words, it will join in summary. Then what's the next step? Unit. If unit is selected and it at the end. So if unit is, let's say unit is kg, it came to the end of that kg. So if not, current dot unit nil. Where unit come from? U underscore unit is came from. U underscore unit is came from here. This is backend value of unit. U underscore unit. In order summary, we are given product category, quantity, unit. Then finally combine all these. For example, rice 5 kgs. Like that, it will come in order summary. Then we need to add summary. So we are added product category, quantity, and unit. Then we need to combine all these, no? How we can combine? Save into field. Now put the final sentence into order summary field. So finally, we need to keep all sentences in the order summary. So we are copying this current dot U underscore order underscore summary. Where U underscore order underscore summary will come? It came from backend value of order summary. U underscore order underscore summary. What we done? We given input as product category and quantity unit. Finally, we are giving to the order summary. Finally, these three steps will be combined. In format the code. Then submit. Then we can check the test. You can select the new. You can change to the milk products. Quantity is, let's say 10. Then submit. Number check. Then submit. Then search in here. We select the leafy vegetables, then quantities 2, then submit. Our order is 80. Then we can search in the global search bar. See, we are selected here product categories leafy vegetables and select the quantities 2. The piece unit is piece, but the unit not came here. We will check the code where we done the mistake. I will remove the get display value. We'll check once. Then I will update. And then I will check. We'll change the value into the X. Then update. Check. Yes, 2 pieces. Then again, I keep the get display value. Then corrected the sentences. Then I can save. Once again. Then test. Test with new one. If I change the product category into flowers, let's set. Let's check. Check. Select quantity. Then update. Yes, it's working fine now. then change into the vegetables, then update 81. It's not working. I will change the order, then save. And check once. Okay, I'm done the mistake of in business rule previously in when to run condition. Previously I kept the order of 100. So it's overlapping with another business rule. Now I changed the order to the 360. Then it's working fine. So because of order also, it will influence the business rule working. So be careful about this. This is a debugging concept. So please careful about this order. We should not keep same order number to the same table. Even though we are applying different business rules, but order number should be different. Because previously I done order number is here 100. Due to 100, with business rules collisions takes place. So please kindly note my point. We should take separate order number 100, 200, 300 like that. We should give separate order number. Or else it will collide with another business rules. Finally, answer won't come. Once again, we can validate the this business rules. I will select the milk products. It should come as the letters. Yes, it's came. Milk products, one quantity later. We can change it to the rice. It should be come to the kgs. Rice, 111 kgs. See, rice quantity 11, unit is kg. Rice 11 kgs. And price per unit total amount, it's automatically calculating based on previous business rules. And I can change to the dry fruits or meat, leafy vegetables. Quantity should be 23. Yes, it's working fine now. Because of the business rule order, it's collide with the another one. Yes. This way we can easily understand the business rule and we can practice very easily. And careful about the debugging concepts. Thank you guys. This teaches a lot of lesson because we are learned from the mistakes only, no? Wish you all the best, guys.